Former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amaechi has accused the President Bola Tinubu-led administration of failing Nigerians. The former governor of Rivers State said he is ready to join the coalition that will challenge Tinubu in 2027. Amaechi said he would keep telling the truth to power despite being a member of the All Progressives Congress APC. The former governor disclosed this in an interview with BBC. He accused Tinubu of worsening the economic hardship in Nigeria. The former minister also maintained his loyalty to the APC, but insisted that being a party member does not mean blind support for the government. If the government is failing the country, you don't just go along because you are in the same party. You know that's not right, he said. Amaechi said Nigerians are dying of hunger and he is feeling the effect. People are dying, people are starving. I myself am feeling the effects of hunger, he said. Amaechi is widely believed to be part of the opposition coalition aimed at removing Tinubu from office in 2027. Top leaders of the coalition like former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Governor Nasser El-Rufai, among others, had graced Amaechi's recent 60th birthday celebration in Abuja. During the occasion, Amaechi, Atiku and El-Rufai accused Tinubu of weaponizing poverty in Nigeria. Interesting. Let me get your thought on this.
Chris, like I said before, everybody have the right. One, everybody have the right to free speech. Everybody have the right to freedom of association. Okay. Amaechi is within his rights to associate with the coalition. He is also within his rights to criticize the government of President Bola Tinubu. But the question I would pose out there is this. Our big brother Amaechi said that even though he's a member of the APC, that he will call out the wrongs in the government. That is perfect. That is good. But why didn't he call out the wrongs of government when he was the Super Minister of Transportation? Because Nigerians know that there were lots of irregularities during the time of President Muhammadu Buhari. Okay. Why didn't Amaechi advise the then president on some of the mistakes he made? Then, former Governor Amaechi telling us about hunger is laughable. Please, these politicians, they should stop deceiving Nigeria. Why would Amaechi tell us that he's hungry? Haven't been a speaker for 8 years, governor for 8 years, super minister for 8 years, and now he is practicing law. No, come on now. He should have better things to make Nigerians believe on what they are doing instead of coming out to tell us that he is hungry. That even scores him low. By telling Nigerians that he is hungry, unless he is saying that he is only hungry for power.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, politicians in Africa, no matter who is involved here, politicians in Africa don't like staying out of power. So, if Amaechi is telling us that he is hungry or staying out of power, that will be understandable. But telling us that he's hungry is a blatant lie, and we cannot accept that.
He also said the president accused the present government of weaponizing poverty. Would you say that holds water also?
I do not agree with him totally that President Bola Tinubu is weaponizing poverty in Nigeria. That's a big lie. See, this present administration, I said it in our last episode, this present administration have rolled out improved allocations. Okay. People out there should go and do their digging. The Google is out for us to search. Now, FOI Act allows us, we can walk into any public offices and ask for documents. Nigerians, visit your local government offices and demand records of allocations received. Visit your state government Ministry of Finances and demand records of allocations received during the last administration and this current administration. You will see that figures jumped up, tripled. Where are the money? Will we stay here in Rivers State and blame the president who is in Abuja? No. That's why we have representatives of government. The federal government have released these funds. The managers of these funds, what have they done with it? That is the question. That is where the issue of hunger comes in. When people saddled with responsibility of managing funds are using it to buy jack-rated vehicles, buy Range Rover of all sorts, buy Brabus and all that, why do you think they will invest the money on the people? No. So the coalition party, our big brother Amaechi, should join us also in calling out those that they have given this money. That is what we expect the coalition at this point, to also join Nigerians, to call out the governors, to call out the senators, to call out the representatives, to call out the houses of assembly members, to call out the local government chairmen and ask about the improved allocations and funding. How far have they invested it on the welfare of the people? Okay. That should be the right call, not to talk about that the President Tinubu is weaponizing hunger. No, he is not weaponizing hunger. I know that I may be a lone voice here, but we need to see reasons as to what we are saying. Nigerians are hearing me. If the allocations are not improved, Nigerians will know. Let them do that. Let Nigerians do digging themselves and find out how well is the allocation now to states, to local governments, and also how improved is the amount allocated to our senators and House of Representative members. The one representing our constituency have not done anything. You can't find any project to his name. So this should be the right questions to ask, not to blame the man in Abuja. The man in Abuja have signed out the money, and this money keeps coming to the people at the grassroots. And this money is not reflecting on the lives of the ordinary man on the streets. So how now do we blame the man in Abuja? No, that blame, yes, he shares part of the blame. Okay. All right? But all the blame shouldn't go to him. The only area I blame President Bola Tinubu on the area of economic hardship today in the country is the way he removed subsidy. The way and manner he removed subsidy was very wrong. That is the only area I blame him. Aside from that, I don't blame him again on economic hardship. The monies have increased. Mike, do your findings. Do your findings on how much Rivers State was receiving during the last administration and how much do we receive now. Then measure the level of projects done in Rivers State so far. Must we continue with building bridges, building roads here and there? Look, they should think of the people's welfare, because this money belongs to the people. If a man doesn't eat food, can he drive on the road? A man who doesn't have money to feed his family, can he buy fuel to even drive his car? We should talk of welfare, which includes good medical facilities, access to good education, and all that. I went with an NGO to visit a school. I wouldn't mention the name of the school. Mike, when we got there, students were seated on the floor. Here in Rivers State, a state that is abundantly wealthy, but we still have school. This is a school wherein Amaechi built with modern facilities, chairs here and there, everything modern. But as I speak to you, we visited one of that school. No chairs. Facilities are broken. So, are we going to blame President Bola Tinubu for that? No. The blame, the huge blame, it's on the 36 state governors. No, not 36 now, because 2 are performing. The 34 remaining.
Okay.
and the 774 local government chairmen in Nigeria, and the 109 senators in Nigeria, and the remaining House of Representatives. They are the ones to blame for the hunger, and not the president.